Florida. Connie, you're on the Savage Nation. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, Michael. How are you? Are you there?
I don't answer how I'm me. You don't know me. Don't ask me that. What's on your mind, please?
Well, my comment is I hear you rambling on about...
I am not rambling. I do not ramble. I give discourses. Perhaps you are used to people who ramble. Do not confuse me with one of those.
You and other media people forget how all the good things that man did.
Really? Now, what are the good things he did? I guess he provided giraffes for the boys he was playing with?
Oh, no. He ended up providing a lot of money to people overseas. He ended up providing education for people that wanted to go to college. He ended up providing money.
That's very nice, but does that elevate him to the level of a national shrine? Wait a minute, Connie, if you're not receiving, we're going to end the conversation. I did not say he was an evil man. I did not say he was a bad man. I said that the worship is disproportionate to the achievement. Do you understand that? Or is that too unrambling for you?
Well, what he did is he brought a lot of people together.
You didn't hear a word I said, did you? Your ears are clogged with stupidity.
No.
Did you hear what I just said? Would you please rank the man in terms of his greatness? Where would you rank him? Equal to George Washington or higher than George Washington?
I have an education and I own a business.
I asked you a question and you're not answering it. You're shooting your mouth off. I am not the husband who you drove away from you, Connie. So listen again. I asked you to rank Michael Jackson with regard to other American icons. Please do so.
Well, I don't believe the media made him what he is.
You didn't answer me. Apparently, you're too rambling inside your head to even follow a question. I said rank him with regard to other American icons.
I would say he ranks in the middle.
In the middle? Who would be at the top of the rank?
Who would be in the top of the rank? John F. Kennedy.
Why would JFK be at the top?
Why would he be at the top? Because he is at the top. The other one is...
Wait, what do you mean he's at the top? I asked you, why do you put JFK at the top of the rank of iconic Americans? Why him?
Why him? Because he was the president of the United States and he ended up dying for our country.
So because he took a bullet, that made him a great man?
I believe that he was a great man.
And what did he do as a president that you would consider great?
That Roosevelt was a great man.
Again, you're not answering the question, so I'll repeat it. What did JFK achieve or accomplish as a president that would rank him as a great man? What's the matter, Connie? Cat got your tongue? Logic apparently threatens the disorder between your ears. The rambling thoughts that bounce from the left to the right of your brain are suddenly challenged by a logical question for which there is no answer because your brain is disordered? Okay, moving on. Here's what's on michaelsavage.com. Don't pay any attention to the website today, though, because there's nothing about Michael Jackass on it. Dems reveal how they'll pay for tax. Dems reveal how they're going to pay for health care. That's right, taxing soda and a surtax on people who are making more than $250,000. Now, you may say, good, screw the rich. Well, I'll remind you that people who make more than $250,000 pay over 90% of all the taxes. Be careful who you go after. You may just wind up with one sausage in a butcher store. You see, when the butcher no longer has an incentive to buy the meat, you may be left holding the string. From Reuters, Pope seeks global authority for the economy. He wants to have a world political authority, the Pope does, to manage the global economy. And he wants more government regulation of national economies. It sounds like a joining together of neo-Marxists and the Catholic Church. I'm sorry here. It looks to me like an assemblage of power in the hands of a few power elite. And, of course, the church is involved because they love illegal aliens. Pay attention, folks. It's about your survival and your freedom. Right now, I don't like the drift. From the New York Times, we learn that Obama dines in Russia, and some Russians don't like that. After passing on dinner with the French president last month, Obama took leave of his Russian hosts to seclude himself in his Moscow hotel. I guess he has a food taster there, and there's no chance of him getting a polonium sushi sandwich. I don't blame him. From another website, Counterterrorism Blog, we have an article, Why Central American Gangs Are a Threat to the United States. Well, of course they are. But according to Homeland Security, it's returning war veterans and talk show hosts. From NBC News, shockingly, we learned that an executive with John Murtha ties took kickbacks, according to federal prosecutors. That'll go nowhere. A Wisconsin fireworks store has yanked the brand off its shelves after complaints. A Wisconsin fireworks store has yanked a brand of fireworks off its shelves after complaints from a Minnesota Muslim group. They don't like fireworks? Didn't know that. Finally, don't miss this story from Gallup.com, something you won't read in tomorrow's rag. Gallup says nearly 40% of people say their views have grown more conservative under Barack Insane Obama. Read it on michaelsavage.com.
Michael Savage. Afternoons 3 to 7 on Talk 910 KNEW and online at 910KNEW.com.